Today, Bitcoin roars to another record to end the week, and Duncan Moyer of 21 Shares details where the crypto market could be headed next. I'm Tania McKeel. Digital currencies are on the rise again as we head into the weekend, Bitcoin marking another new all-time high above $118,000 as institutional adoption and a wave of short liquidations keep pushing it higher. At noon Eastern, it traded just under $117,000. Ether also climbed this morning, trading at $2,951 after briefly crossing over $3,000 for the first time since February. Solana rose to $162. Looking at the week, Bitcoin up 9%, while Ether soared 19%. Compare that to the S&P 500, which retreated from its record highs set this week, as President Trump threatened new tariff measures. A really exciting week, with Bitcoin just flying through record after record. What do you make of the action that we've seen this week? Oh, incredibly exciting, and thank you for having me, Tania. So, big moves in the market. It seems like the crypto world has sort of shook off the latest round of tariff talk, which is a good thing, I think, and also the expectations that we probably won't see a rate cut anytime soon. But it definitely feels like a bull market, all-time highs for Bitcoin, and really driving the rest of the market up as well. Yeah, including ETH, which has, of course, come back to life over the last couple of months, but really rallying here in a big way. We didn't really, see it join. The last time Bitcoin jumped up, and then the rest of the altcoins as well. What do you make of this? And to what extent does the success of the Circle IPO and, the sudden interest in stablecoins and tokenization, what kind of impact is that having on Linus? Yeah, lots going on. I mean, it's nice to see ETH and the rest of the altcoins back. It definitely feels like we're getting into the so-called altcoin season. I mean, Bitcoin definitely improves the overall sentiment as well. But as you mentioned, there's a lot going on with the altcoins and the underlying.
Here's a summary of today's top Bitcoin news stories. 1. Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. Bitcoin reached a record high near $118,860, surpassing its previous peak and closing the week with strong momentum, while Ethereum also peaked near $3,040. Bitwise's CIO anticipates that Bitcoin could surpass $200,000 by the end of the year, supported by significant inflows into ETFs and expectations of rate cuts from the Fed. 2. Legislation in Congress, Crypto Week. This week, the U.S. Congress is debating several key initiatives: the Clarity Act, defining the role of the CFTC and SEC, the Genius Act, regulating stablecoins, and the anti-CBDC law, to prevent a central bank digital currency. These could directly influence institutional adoption of cryptocurrencies. 3. Bitcoin ATM vulnerability. Bitcoin Depot reported that personal data was exposed. 4. Institutional capital flight. The Swedish company Bitcoin Treasury Capital acquired 4.4 BTC, bringing its total reserves to 152 BTC. This move reinforces the trend of companies using Bitcoin as a treasury asset to protect themselves against inflation. 5. Altcoins rise without cannibalizing Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance remained around 64%, while some analysts point out that investors are already injecting capital into altcoins. Prepare for a possible alt season. General interpretation. The historic surge in bullish forecasts indicate very strong confidence in Bitcoin. Legislative decisions in the U.S. will set the regulatory course and may further drive inflows into crypto. However, the Bitcoin Depot privacy incident underscores the need for stronger regulation for ecosystem players. If you like to receive all the notifications about Bitcoin and the stock market, subscribe, leave a like, and share this video, because I give all this information on the correct date.